In this video, I will show you my warthunder mobile progression, from noob to top tier, after playing the game for more than 100 hours without spending a single dollar in the game. The only thing that I used was a premium account, and also it was a free reward in the lotteries of the game. Through all of this, I learned a lot of things that I wanted to share with you guys, because I know that you sometimes need some help. Sometimes you need to know which are the best tanks, you need the tips and tricks in order to win all your battles. Also, the air battles are different compared to the tank battles, and a lot of players start playing the tank mode, but they have no idea of how to use the planes. Let me set something clear. I'm not making this video to brag that I'm a pro in War Thunder Mobile. In fact, I'm trying to help all the new players that are trying to grind as I did in the past. And with this video, I'm pretty sure that I will save you a lot of time, since I will share with you some tips and tricks that I wish I knew before I started playing War Thunder Mobile. Okay, so I want to start with the most basic tip, and it is that you should be careful in the way that you spend the money in the game. Okay, so I'm not talking about the real money, but the silver lions, because as you progress, you will find out that the tanks will get more expensive. So every time that you level up, you need to choose from 2 or 3 tanks. Okay, so you will have 2 regular platoons, and maybe you will have the option to purchase a premium platoon if you have the money. So my recommendation for you is to always purchase the platoon based in the best penetration and the highest armor possible. Okay, so some vehicles have higher armors compared to others. Also, the fact that the frontal armor will be always stronger compared to the rear and the sides of the tank. So this is something that you need to take into consideration when you're purchasing a new tank. Okay, so that's the advice that I could give you about the platoons. Also, always remember that the best option to collect money if you're a free-to-play user is always collecting the free rewards in the store. Remember that there will be a lot of options for you to get more money. So now let's talk about basic advice for beginners that are trying to progress in this game. At first, you will notice that it will be easier for you to grind and level up, but this will change once you reach level 4. Okay, so the grind becomes a nightmare. That's why I always recommend you to get a premium account. It is really important, same as the PC version, is the best thing that you should do before purchasing a premium platoon. The premium platoon will be useful, but if you combine the premium platoon with a premium account, it will be 10 times easier for you. So let's talk about the basic advice of the gameplay. Something that I noticed is that all the beginners, when they start playing this game and their tank gets hit, they immediately use a repair kit. Okay, so this is a huge mistake, because sometimes the repairs can wait. Okay, so if you start repairing your tank immediately, you will be standing there in the middle of the map, and you will be an easy target for all the enemies. So my recommendation for you is to use smoke bombs and try to find a safe place in order to repair your tank. But there's an exception if the tracks of the tank are damaged. If that happens, it will be impossible for you to move to another position. Also, when using planes, try to get a cover for your tank first. Don't start an air battle without hiding your tank. Otherwise, you will be destroyed. Another tip that I could give you is always stay close to your teammates. If you try to play alone and you believe that you're the best player and you will destroy everyone, you're wrong. Because the easiest way to win battles in War Thunder Mobile is to play as close as you can to your teammates. Remember that the best shell to use will be always the armor-piercing shell. And always try to fire to the sides of the tank. It will be the easiest side to penetrate. But my honest advice is that you need to play the game a lot, because sometimes you will try to destroy a tank in the side and it won't be possible, because every tank has its own weak spots, so you need to experience the game by yourself. Okay, so I have more detailed guides, tips, tricks and tutorials for both tanks and air battles, so the link of those guides will be in the fixed comment of this video. Now I invite you to watch the rest of my progression in this magnificent game.